Yeah, well, it was almost as smooth as his skin.
Yeah.
Because that's a creamy boy.
He's creamy.
That's just an Irish kid. Just an Irish pale kid.
He's an Irish pale kid. Very wholesome. He's a very wholesome guy.
He's very whimsical.
Yeah, his jokes are very whimsical. Like he a lot of his punchlines are very much. And then I was in the forest, like a fairy dust would be. Like it's very. I like that. I like that about him.
Yeah, the scene is always around trees. With
Yeah,
him.
he loves folk stuff. You know, like
He
folky
does
stuff.
like folky stuff.
He does like folky stuff. So I like that though about him. It's fun. He had this great bit about Dua Lipa that I loved.
Okay.
He was like, I want to be Dua Lipa so badly. And he had this like 5-minute bit about how he was like, I want to be her, like blah, blah. And I did a show with him and I'm like, you got to do that bit. That bit's killer. You got to do it. And then he did it and it bombed so badly. And I felt so bad because it's like it's a 3-minute bit. It's pretty chunky, you know, and he just ate it, you know, for my pleasure, I suppose. So
You can't do that bit at Governor's on Long Island.
yeah, no, they're like, what? They think that's like a terrorist organization. They don't know what that is.
Dua Lipa?
Dua Lipa?
First we had MS-13. Now you're going to bring over Dua Lipa?
Yeah. God, Long Island. I love it and hate it so much.
There's no other place like it.
So I brought my girlfriend back to Long Island, and I've been over the last couple years.
Where's she from?
She's from Texas, Plano, Texas. And
oh my God!
Yeah, which is like she grew up like homeschooled. That's a whole nother world.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, her world is like I think
the exact opposite of your life.
It's very, very different, and we both have these crazy world. I mean, her world is definitely interesting. But Long Island, I was been trying to explain to her like the people of Long Island, like they're arrogant and they're entitled and they'll tell you how they feel and they're not afraid to like just start shit. And she wasn't really getting that until I got my wisdom teeth removed like 2 weeks ago.
Congratulations.
And thank you. And I had to go, and she had to go to the CVS for me to get my medication, and she had to wait in a long line. And there is where she experienced the Long Island people.
There's nothing like
the
a long
complaining
line
that
on
they
Long
were
Island.
doing. They were just
Yes.
all the people in the line were just like openly being like, "Come on!" like just screaming and like causing a fuss, yelling from the back of the line to some poor pharmacist that's just
Yes.
trying to do their job.
And they're an ethnicity they don't understand.
They're like, they'll turn around and just say something vaguely racist, like, "Why are they always Indian?" You're like, okay, I don't know what that means. But she's slowly getting what Long Island is and what the people are, and it's gonna take some time for her to really understand the culture, but she's getting there.
It takes a very people don't understand. Long Island is just the first TikTok comment section.
It is.
That's all it is.
It is.
It's the human version of that.
It really is. You just get people from all walks of life, mostly. And you know what's funny about the comment section of TikTok? The profile picture is always a guy in his car with like sunglasses.
Yeah, like
that.
they had to do it that way.
Yeah. That is Long Island. Like you're just gonna get out of nowhere comments, just unsolicited advice, just harsh things coming through their mouths.
They're like, I'll download this app, but I want China to know I'm not gay. So I'm gonna wear this outfit.
Oh man, yeah. When was the last time you were in Long Island?
I had to go back. Last weekend, 2 weeks ago, my buddy's dad died. Went to a Jewish funeral. Funeral.
Mm-hmm. What was that like?
So, I'll be honest, fantastic.
Was there good food?
Compared, I did think at a Jewish funeral there was going to be a little,
you would think,
a nosh section.
Yeah.
No nosh at the funeral, but
Okay.
the shiva,
Yeah.
and post funeral, fantastic.
Now the shiva. Okay, so the shiva. I know nothing of this world.
Neither did I.
So you go?
Ask away.
Are you involved in the shiva? I thought that was like I thought the family had to quarantine.
I was. Yeah, no, it's not like Wuhan.
Yeah, but isn't that what it is? Are they like, all right, everyone be sad for a week, alone in this house?
The exact opposite.
Okay.
It's everyone come over, help us forget it. Let's celebrate
okay.
life and let's
Got
tell
it.
some stories and they had Ben's catered.
Ben's kosher deli.
Oh, Ben's kosher deli.
Yeah, get some
Yeah.
pickles. Get
Yeah,
some
BKD.
coleslaw. Yeah.
Yeah, they had pickles, the coleslaw, the macaroni salad.
Yes, macaroni
some
salad.
brisket sandwiches. Fantastic.
Nice.
Little
A
spread.
Reuben, maybe.
Yeah, what?
A Reuben, don't they have that?
There was no sauerkraut,
Oh, yeah.
but they
that's
did
right.
have a little corned beef sandwich.
Can't have
yeah.
sauerkraut. Can't have sauerkraut.
No,
I
you
should
can't.
know better.
Well, you can't have a word that sounds like that. You could have pickled cabbage on it.
Yeah, they rebrand.
Yeah.
Do what they have to do. But that sounds like a lot of fun.
It was better than I thought. I'll be honest.
I think a lot about wakes, especially for like our generation.
Well, you're an Irish kid.
No, I don't know what I am.
Scottish kid?
I think I'm mostly English. I'm boring white. I'm like English.
You're white.
Yeah. But I'm like not like Irish is like there's some grit. There's some grit there. There's some struggle.
Okay.
You know, Irish have some struggle, and that's interesting. But I'm like I'm very oppressor white. Like I'm England. I'm any country that had power for a significant period of time. And I don't. What else am I? Oh, I guess I'm a little Polish. So maybe
That's not great.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
And yeah, just a lot of Northern Europeans area, Viking world, a little bit.
You're from a pickled fish people.
Yes, pickled fish, IKEA people, as I like to call them.
That's better.
Yeah,
that rolls off the tongue.
Yeah. And I've been thinking a lot about wakes because I think like what is our generation's funerals going to be like? Because the reason I say this is because when you go to funerals, especially for older people, a lot of old photographs, a lot of like you get to see like the evolution of technology. You get to see the black and white.
Okay.
Like some photo, if they're really old, you have like those pictures that look like they were taken on like a potato, like the yellow black and whites,
Yes.
not black and whites, the yellow black and whites.
Yeah. No, I know exactly what
Like-
you mean. All right, I like this.
Really old photos, and then you get to see like, oh, this is what.
Yeah, like
life
where'd
was-
you store this? A beer
Yeah.
bottle? What the
Yeah.
how the hell did it come
soaked,
out like this?
It was soaked in beer and then brought out. But so you get to see the evolution of technology. You see the cameras get better, as they
Yes.
get older, And then maybe at the end, like maybe they have like the iPad picture frame thing going on for some other digital photos, right? Our generation, we have so much content of ourselves. We have so like videos. I have like every once in a while, I still have Snapchat on my phone.
You get the notification.
I get the here's where you were 15 years ago or 10 years ago. And I open it up and it's like me like at a frat party just smashing a Bud Light on my head like I'm never going to die. Just And like that's going to be the content at my wake. That's what they're going to put on like the Jumbotron thing at my it's all going to be digital footprint. You know what I mean?
Well, people would say the wake was the original planking.
Yes. Yeah.
In
a lot of ways.
Right.
In fact, when I die, that's going to be a request. Put me in that position. Have me face down on a table.
That's right. I want a reverse casket.
Yeah. Have me hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, treat me like the blue whale in the Museum of Natural History.
Yeah, just hang me from the rafters like that.
Is that Chris Angel? No,
Yeah.
that's actually Chris up there.
That's Chris up there, yeah.
Your skin is so loose.
Yeah.
You're like touching the floor
It's like, why is he dripping? I don't know. But yeah, what do you think about it? We're gonna have a lot of. all of your videos, all your stand-up clips are gonna be out
so much.
there.
Yeah, I know so much content.
They're just gonna stream your podcast.
No, they're not. There's so many people aren't doing it now.
Don't you think that's funny? Like, imagine our grandparents. Like, we could just like listen to their thoughts in like
Jesus
1962.
Christ.
Like, oh, here's an hour from February 1962. This is what Grandpa was talking about. Our children are going to be able to do that. They're going to be able to be like, oh, Grandpa was on a podcast back in the day. Listen.
And the title of the episode's like Pollock Potluck.
Yeah. And they're
like, what the hell is he talking about?
They're going to listen to all of our thoughts, and it's going to be weird.
But here's the thing about a pod compared to a picture or even a clip. There's so much of this.
Yeah.
You're not going to hear everything I've said. Same thing with your kids. One day you're going to have kids. They're going to look you up. You're going to have a podcast up, but they're not going to listen.
You don't think they'll just like have AI? They'll be like, all right, everything my grandpa said that was racist pre-2012, go. And like,
no, that's what
pop
Twitter
up.
is. You don't even have to listen to that.
Yeah,
we wrote that.
Twitter pre-2012 was different animal. That was
Twitter pre-2012 is America.
That's
usually
unsolicited America. Yeah, but it's just we have a big digital footprint. I think about that.
But I think the beauty in it is it's so much content you can't.
It's oversaturated, or
It's
it's just too much.
Right. The last person I think that's going to get screwed by that's Shane.
Yeah.
He's really the last one.
I think with Shane, it seems like the more that. Well, I think that he is benefiting from holding his ground.
It seemed to work out.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
I think you should. I think you should hold your ground. You know who didn't hold their ground and got screwed over by it?
The South.
The the South, yeah. Never surrender, all right?
Yeah, how'd that work out?
Yeah. Come on. Just because you're surrounded at Gettysburg doesn't mean you think you've but that's not historically accurate.
Yeah, I was going to say,
so
I don't know about that.
That's Sherman's March to the Sea. We'll get that's for the Civil War podcast. Aziz Ansari. Aziz Ansari, you remember his story? What happened with him?
But that's a whole different bag of hammers.
Not really though, because
it's not a podcast. It was a girl reporting a story.
Okay, I guess I'm more talking about just holding your ground, you're right. He had a bad date. Someone wrote a blog about it.
I would say it was a pretty good date.
It was
afterwards was the problem.
Good date for him, bad date for the girl. And it was a very misunderstanding, miscommunication, but something that I think that wasn't really like a crime, and just kind of like a private thing. Someone wrote a blog about it, and then he just surrendered to himself to cancel. Like he had a hit show on Netflix. He removed himself off of it, right? Yep. And then he just stopped doing stand-up for 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, but he also was in the hands of the industry.
Kind of, but
he had to bend.
You
bend
think
the
so?
knee.
He wrote a book. I mean, it's just bad for him because he was he wrote a book about dating and stuff like that. So it was just kind of a bad look for him.
That's your first problem.
Yeah.
Stop writing books.
Yeah, someone said this. I don't know who it was, but they're like, your biggest problem is don't try to be the nicest guy. Nobody. They're nice people. We're not all great people. You know what I mean? If you present yourself as the greatest, nicest guy, somebody's gonna find something not nice about you, and then you don't look like the nice guy anymore. So we're diving into some serious material. I did not mean to get this.
Listen, that's the beauty of the pod. You hit record, you don't know what's gonna happen.
We can veer back if you want. Let's get back into Funville.
Sherman March to the Sea, or date rape. Whatever you're feeling.
We can go.
We post 10 minutes. We're post 10 minutes. We can say rape.
Okay. Is that for the YouTube
yeah
algorithm? You can't say certain words past a certain point.
Yep, that's what we learned. Shout out. Also, I don't know how much research you did into this pod before you
I watched
grabbed
a few
that
clips.
mic. Okay, you watched a few clips.
Yeah.
Are you aware of what the demo of this pod is that I didn't attract initially, but now they're swarming?
Older women from Long Island.
Surprisingly not.
Okay. That's my audience, by the way.
Is that really your audience?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
When I walk into a Trader Joe's on Long Island,
you crush.
I crush.
What about Uncle Giuseppe's?
I haven't been to Giuseppe's in so long, but I imagine if I go there, I'll get a couple. Did you make that TJ Maxx video? I loved it. I love when you made fun of Bed Bath & Beyond. I'll get a couple of those.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Turquoise jewelry.
Yeah, turquoise jewelry.
Yeah.
One time, a woman recognized me in the parking lot of a Grateful Dead concert at Citi Field.
Congratulations.
And she was on a rampage. She was like, I love your videos. And she's like, I just caught my husband cheating on me. And then she started hitting on all of my friends. It was really, I was like, this is my audience. This is these people.
These are the people that are going to pay for you, Chris.
Yeah. And the whole time she was like, I want to have sex with John Mayer tonight. You think I would fight?
You're like, okay. Lady, take a number.
I'm like, okay, all right. Hey, good luck with that.
Attractive?
No, not really.
Oh, that's a shame.
But
guess that's why you cheated.
Yeah, maybe. Who is the audience?
So we both attract audiences that do have expendable income.
Okay.
You have middle-aged women from Long Island.
Okay.
I have gay foot fetish freaks.
Oh.
Big.
So when do the socks come off?
So it's up to you if you want to or when you want to take them off. You will get DMs either way.
Okay.
Just a heads up coming onto here.
I
take mine off on the page.
No, do you get your money for it?
You gotta get money for it?
Yeah. Are you gotta monetize
I got the page.
Your feet.
I got the Patreon.
No, but you have the Patreon. And that's where the feet come out.
That's when my feet come out.
Okay.
I just do it for a gag, but these guys, no pun intended.
How big is the foot fetish market? Because
it's gigantic.
You think it's gigantic, but I feel like you would you blow through your audience pretty quickly once you put the feet out there.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, they keep coming.
What do you get? What do you get for a foot pick? What's the going rate nowadays?
People keep DMing me, so comment below what the
think,
rate is for Chris. But I hear
I'm a size 13, so
that's a number one question people have.
size 13 shoe. That's a more
That's a
foot.
small shoe size for you. I was thinking
pretty
14,
big.
15 for you. You're a tall guy.
Yeah, I'm 6'4".
You're a TG, tall guy.
Yeah, sometimes I'm a 14. Depends on
the brand.
make and model.
Okay.
Sometimes Nikes, their quality control is a little off. So
I agree.
I have to.
Don't bring up Nike because there's two types of people that watch this: gay foot fetish people
and
my parents.
Okay.
So don't bring up Nike.
Why do they not like Nike?
Come on.
I don't know. I'm so out of loop. Why?
Any liberal company they
Oh,
protest.
They're not. Are they liberal?
My parents? Oh no.
No, not your parents. We're talking about Nike.
Oh yeah.
I have to think any corporation, if they are publicly liberal, they're secretly funding some stuff.
They have child laborers making the shoes. Yeah. It's all fake.
Yeah. So.
But they supported Colin Kaepernick. Ever since then, my
Okay.
dad has protested Nike. And if you wear Nike in his house, he will ask you to take them off.
Really?
And leave the house. Oh yeah.
Do they hold on to those boycotts? I feel like most people. Give
Oh
up
yeah,
on
they're
them.
hanging on to the boycotts. My parents will hold on
Do
to
they
any
go to?
boycott.
All right. So do they against? I remember people pissed at Target. Do they still go to Target? Because Target had all the Pride stuff people were angry about.
The Pride stuff, yeah. The
Seasonal outrage.
Seasonal outrage.
Can't go to Target in the summer.
My parents were more upset about they won't let the veterans do the poppy seeds outside of Target. That was back like when we were in middle school, high school. I don't know if you remember this.
I don't remember that.
They were more upset about that. But it's a fantastic point. My parents also aren't big Target people. Big Amazon.
They're big Amazon. Oh no.
Big.
Okay.
Yeah.
But isn't Amazon maybe a liberal? I don't even know.
They never publicly supported trans or gay.
Okay.
Stuff. My dad texted me the other day that because Shane just did the Bud Light sponsorship.
Yeah.
And he sent it to me.
And he's like, "We're back, baby."
No, he quite the opposite. And I sent him an article.
Oh, so you got mad at Shane?
So now he's anti-Shane. I sent him an article because Trump just announced that if people should be drinking Bud Light again. So
He's
I sent
back
that
on?
article back to him.
Yeah.
And my dad said Trump's wrong, which is
Yeah, but it's because Anheuser-Busch just donates a lot of money to the Republican Party.
Yeah.
And they're like, that happened very early. I remember when that happened, when all of, like the Republican senators were like, boycott Bud Light. Immediately, Anheuser-Busch was like, hey, they're one of our many brands, and we give you so much money.
Right.
Like, stop. We need, like, they destroyed Bud Light. Like,
destroyed it.
I don't care about the Bud Light thing, but I even look at it differently now. I'm like, I'm not gay. I'm not going to.
I am trying to pick up a girl tonight.
Yeah,
I can't be drinking
I'm
Bud
not trying
Light.
to send the wrong message. I'm like, but it's so insane because it's like, I don't know. They gave Bud Light cans to everybody, right? Didn't I think that the Dylan Mulvaney thing, didn't they give Bud Light collaborations with a lot of people?
I don't think so. I think that's the
Just
problem.
one?
Yeah.
No, there's no way. They definitely they gave it to Shane. They probably gave it to.
Well, now they gave it to Shane because they're trying to go the exact opposite.
I guess. Okay.
They're trying to zig and zag.
Okay. So your audience of people are foot fetish people and your parents. And there's no intersection of those audiences, right?
And then, well, I don't think so.
Okay.
And then there's there's some old Midwestern grandmas.
Okay.
A couple heterosexuals. May Planner
Couple-
came on, showed her feet. A couple people said, hey, this is a nice change of pace.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's get back to how much my feet are worth.
Again, you're going to have to ask
Size
them.
13. Okay. A lot of foot.
People are going to comment
A lot
saying.
of foot. A lot of foot. And I think I should be paid more for each inch of foot I provide, right? So what size shoe are you?
Depends on the brand, 10 or 11.
Okay, 10 or 11. You're getting, I don't even know if it's inches, but you're getting 3 more of whatever unit of measurement. Is it,
Yeah, I don't
is it
know.
inches? I don't even know
I'm
what
not
it
even
is.
sure.
Probably not inches. But you're getting 3 more of foot shoe measurement
Right.
things. That's got to be worth a lot. All right? I'm wearing Nike socks, though. Sorry.
Okay, they do like a sock. They will DM
Sorry.
me very often and will comment on occasion if they could buy the socks that we're wearing.
Really?
Yeah, these gays are active.
Okay.
There's some active gays, some AGs,
Are we sure that
some
they're
attorney
Are
generals.
we sure that they're gay and not just people that enjoy a good foot? You know?
Yeah, no, they're pretty
Okay.
open about it.
Buying some socks. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll put my price at $50 right now. DM me.
For what?
For let's start. I'm not gonna sell my socks. I need my socks. I'm tired of buying socks. Can't give.
Okay, well, he's
can't
not
get
selling
rid
the
of them.
socks, folks.
You'll think I'm getting them, people. But foot pick, $50 sounds good. The thing about the foot pick is that like I need money up front.
I think they're gonna push back on 50 for a pick.
You think?
I think so.
All right. Okay. Well, I know my worth. I'm holding the line. These are premium feet. All right. I clip my toenails. All right. Make them clean. I moisturize them. Do you moisturize your feet?
I do not moisturize.
Yeah,
you're really teasing these guys.
These are moisturized. I moisturize my whole body.
You're another moisturize the whole body guy?
Yeah. You get dry
That's
skin.
insane.
You get dry skin. So I moisturize my whole body and the feet. You know.
Different lotion?
No, I use same. I got a long skincare routine. That's a whole.
Fill me in. I just started one.
Okay.
I was going to bring it up with Matt Hardy when he came back.
Okay.
On. Whenever he wants to text me back. Hardy, text me back.
Skincare routine, mostly Kiehl's.
I just got some Kiehl's.
Kiehl's is the only store. They're brilliant, by the way, because as a company, they were like, how do we get men, 50% of the world, to care about skincare? And they were like, all we have to do is put a motorcycle in the window of our store, and people will suddenly see it as a masculine thing. Because Kiehl's thing is like, yeah, like we're old fashioned. Like, here's an old motorcycle from like World War II. Come on in. Like, oh yeah, moisturizer. Yeah, it's good for you. You know, whatever. So I do Kiehl's. I do. I use a cleanser. I do a toner. You know?
I use a toner.
Yeah, I use
the
a
purple
toner.
one. Short, stocky purple one.
No, this one. I have the facial fuel one.
I don't know
that one. And then I do my my vitamin C concentrate. If you don't get that, you should get on that. It's expensive.
I think I got one.
Get on that.
I can show you the goods I have at a later date.
Vitamin C concentrate, and then I use that here all over the face, and I use the eye version too. Want to get the eyes, and then I do like a general moisturizer.
Okay.
And then very importantly, on sunny days, I'll also put on some sunscreen. Yeah.
SPF 30.
Yeah, I think it's actually SPF 40. I go up a little.
This guy's a little, yeah.
But you have to. You got to wear sunscreen. Very important.
Okay.
People don't know that. Especially white people. We don't know that we have to wear sunscreen all year. It's kind of sad.
They definitely don't know about all year.
You have to. In the winter, you probably get away with not wearing it, but in the summer, you have to. Like,
you have to be covered in it.
White people, we age like patio furniture. Like
it's not great.
We don't age well.
Go to Arizona and look at those people.
They're lizards.
Yeah.
That's what they are. They're burnt lizards.
They're walking bags.
Yeah. Ugh. You have to protect it. Black doesn't crack.
Yeah, they're doing all right.
But white ignites. It does. It lights on fire.
Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
White ignites crosses back in the day. But
Yes. But
so that's all it took for you to get into it was a motorcycle in the window?
I got into skincare because
the lady.
No, I've been bullish on skincare since I was in my early 20s.
Yeah, you're a real Garden City kid.
Yeah,
but describe everything as bullish.
I love the word bullish. I'm bullish on a few things.
One being the word bullish.
One being the word bullish. I'm very pro that. But no, I got into it in my early 20s because I think I don't know. I saw some interview with John Mayer, and at that point in time, John Mayer was in his late 30s, and he looked pretty good for.
We are bringing up John Mayer more than any other episode.
Well, he should be brought up.
He should bring it. Yeah, that's not a you problem.
Yeah.
That's a Happel Hour problem.
That's gonna up your numbers. I know your audience.
There you go. If he could show his feet on here.
Yeah. So he did. I don't know. He talked about his skincare routine. I'm like, I probably should get into that. I knew I wanted to be in entertainment, so I want to make sure I look good for as long as possible.
Oh, so you did start for a vain reason.
Yeah. I mean,
gotcha.
Obviously, why would I care about my appearance if it wasn't for? I want to be. Yeah. I want people. I want to look good. That's the nicest thing you could do for other people is look good, I think. Right?
Now that is a fan. Do you work in marketing?
Yes, I do. I do work in marketing. Yes.
The nicest thing you could do is look good to the public.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Have you ever seen someone who looks awful and you're like, I don't want to, you're making this uncomfortable for me?
Honestly, first thing I think, selfish.
Yeah. You're like, come on, lose some weight, put on a shirt, whatever.
You know we could see you?
Yeah. Okay. You ever been around someone that has horrible BO? I get angry at them.
I have.
I get angry at them.
Yeah.
Because it's it is so simple. It takes 3 seconds to not be such a disturbance to society.
You should be the CEO of Spirit Airlines. You'd have that thing. You'd have them fixed immediately.
Yeah. It's the nicest thing you could do is taking care of yourself. You live longer. You're around for your family more.
Yep.
That's it. Dying young is shitty. You know?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, we went from looks to
No, but like now we're getting into health.
Okay.
So eat well. Take care of your skin. Hydrate.
hydrate.
You know? Take care of yourself. Because if you die young, it's like now I got to sit Shiva because of your fucking, selfish ass, right?
Yeah. Right.
Of course, you get hit by a bus. That's a whole other thing. But,
Right.
but
I like
also
how you're
look what-
forming these relationships with
Yeah.
these people immediately. You're
Yeah.
going to sit Shiva for them.
Because, do you talk shit when you sit Shiva? That'd be good.
No, you don't talk to. At least
It's
the
a
one I
little.
went to, no. But they did have an open bar,
Oh,
which I thought was very nice.
that is very nice.
Yeah. Also, a lot of black and white cookies.
I think I would. Black and white cookies are good. I went to Long Island and saw. I'm not even kidding. I put on my Instagram story a white only cookie. I swear to God,
We
it
did
was
it.
just the white side.
That's only a Long
And they were
Island
like,
thing.
yeah, it really was. I've never seen it anywhere else. Just a whites only cookie. I was like, Jesus Christ.
That's
this
right. We're
is-
letting you know up front.
Jesus. All
We're
right.
letting you know who we serve.
Yeah.
Yeah, but shout
think-
out to the South Shore, dude.
Shout out to the South Shore. Love Long Beach. Love Wantagh.
Was it in Long Beach?
No, it was in.
Oh.
It was in. It was in Wantagh. No,
Yeah.
Merrick. It was in Merrick.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not far from Governor's, the brokerage.
Yes.
Right down the road from the brokerage. So
Yeah.
if you're from Long Island.
America is a weird town. That's where like Jewish and white trash collide.
Mixed
It's
together.
A very odd
Yeah.
culture.
Do they mix well, or is it like oil and vinegar? Water and vinegar. I don't know what it is.
No, oil and vinegar goes very well.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
I've eaten so many sandwiches with oil and vinegar. That goes fantastic together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's water and vinegar or water and oil.
Water and whatever.
Call us in gays.
Yeah.
But
Socks and feet. I don't know.
no, that goes
That
fantastic.
goes well together. Yeah.
Even though there is a pro sock community, there's a war in the comments that
What
people
is-
like barefoot, people like sock.
Interesting. I guess
Yeah.
the sock people are more in the realm of like they want to be teased.
They like a tease. They like a smell. People
Oh,
always
okay.
ask how are the smell.
How did you attract this audience?
I once I bought this Ring camera. It's like the perfect angle for feet,
Oh, it is angled down.
and it
a
just
little.
completely changed my demo.
I'm starting to feel more and more uncomfortable about the foot thing. I'm just
Listen,
kidding.
it's what it is.
I'm hiding
just
them.
letting you know.
I'm hiding them because I see an opportunity for me to make money off of this, and I'm not giving out for free. All right, I'm not.
Listen,
I don't
folks.
hey, if you're good at something, get paid for it. All right.
That's right.
I got some chompers down here, folks. All right, these are big feet. All right.
Pay us for our feet, and
I roll sometimes to stretch the muscles. I'll roll my foot on a lacrosse ball at my
you still
apartment.
doing that?
I don't play lacrosse, but I will roll.
Well, no, yeah, I didn't mean playing lacrosse. Yeah, you're
I
fucking
sucked.
30.
I sucked at lacrosse so badly.
That's surprising.
Did you play?
I played in high school.
I didn't play in high school. I played in middle school, and I played defense. They give you the long poles.
Yeah.
I was so bad.
Huh.
I didn't ever understand lacrosse. I just remember my first memory of lacrosse was I was in a lacrosse game. I had no.
You don't remember the practice?
I know because like every other sport I ever played, and soccer, t-ball, whatever. There was a video game that I played about it. I knew about the sport.
Yes.
Lacrosse, I was like, I did not know the rules. I straight up got the ball. I ran down the field. You're not allowed to do that. There's a whole offsides thing. I was like, I don't know what is going on here. It's like hockey in the air. I couldn't hold the ball in the net. Couldn't catch it. And I had bad hand-eye coordination. I was terrible. So
But Garden
bad.
City, it's second nature.
Garden City was ranked the #1 lacrosse high school in 2012, the year that I graduated.
Shout out.
It was amazing. They were fantastic. I had no talent and am not associated with any of that at all.
Trojans?
Trojans.
Yeah.
Garden City Trojans. Yeah.
You a rower? You
No,
look like
I
a
did.
rower.
I did.
You look like a
I'm-
Kirkland brand Winklevoss twin.
I am not exaggerating when I say this. I did nothing in high school.
That's shocking.
I did nothing.
Model UN?
No. I
Really?
did no clubs.
Huh.
I went to school and I went home. I did nothing.
Interesting.
I did stand up like 5 times in that period. So I knew what I wanted to do. Also lazy about doing it, but I did nothing, and that's okay because
Listen, you're here.
I'm here.
And now look at you
Yeah.
on this couch
on this couch
dancing for gay foot fetish
yes,
people.
Yes. So, what did you do? Stuff in
Yeah, every sport, every
you did.
fucking
You
thing.
play football?
Yeah,
What position?
right guard.
I played center when I played football.
When fourth grade?
I played football from 2nd grade until 8th grade.
Huh. So you really just stopped in high school?
I stopped everything.
Yeah.
I tried for the baseball team, but I got cut. It was like me and 4. Like, we did not have a big team, but they still made cuts. They cut 4 people. I was one of the 4. There's no reason I should have been cut. I could have just not played, and I would have totally been fine with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
That would have been the most ideal situation. 1, I'd have something to do after school. 2, there was no pressure to perform well because I wasn't gonna play. Maybe I'd pinch hit or something in a game that we were destroying someone. But like, I would have loved to just fuck around.
You're just there for the camaraderie.
Yeah.
You're like a good bus ride.
I could have been the funny guy on the bus.
That would have been good.
Yeah, that would have been so great. I'm actually pissed about that. I think about that every once in a while.
My sister wanted to play lacrosse in high school freshman year. They had 40 jerseys. 42 girls came out for the team. So they're like, we had to cut 2 girls because we don't have the jerseys.
That is probably why I got cut. It definitely came down to an inventory issue.
It was an inventory issue.
Just order another fucking jersey.
Her and the selective mute girl didn't got cut.
That's brutal. Girls lacrosse. Field hockey? She played field hockey?
Field hockey not a thing in Syosset.
I wish there was a male field hockey. I would really love that
most
sport.
places around the world it is male. It's only
Really?
the U.S. where it's female.
That's so disrespectful to the sport.
Yeah.
They're like, this is for women only. And everyone's like, well, all of our professionals are men, and they're considered some of the best athletes. They're like, only girls play that.
Yeah.
It's like, field hockey looks fun.
I dated a girl who played field hockey.
Although
Very good time.
I don't like the sticks.
Well, that's a large part of it.
The sticks are so, probably the worst instrument of sport, I would imagine. The most inefficient thing, because it's like it's a wooden cane, really. It's not like a hockey stick that has a nice flat part that you can really manage the ball with, right?
I'd say a baseball bat's worse than that.
No, baseball bat's got a nice thick part, you know?
Yeah, but the ball's coming at you so fast it could go wherever.
It's true.
You know where the ball's coming.
That's true. Well, what shape would you use for a baseball bat? Do you remember...
More of a racket situation.
Do you remember... I don't know if you play with these, but do you remember, you played wiffle ball when you were a little kid, right?
Yeah, I thought you were going to say anal beads.
No, it's... Maybe...
I don't know if you played with these.
You played those when you were a kid. The Mark McGuire...
Yes, the blue bat.
Yeah, he had his... It was him, and then there was another guy. Maybe it was Jason Giambi. I can't remember the 2 people they used.
I think you are right, Jason Giambi.
Mark McGuire had the red one. Jason Giambi had the blue one. These bats were comically large, and they were made out of... They were like a...
Yes.
Hollow.
Yes.
Like plastic. And when you would hit these things with a wiffle ball, they would fucking launch into your 2 neighbors down yard.
Yeah.
It was the equivalent of doing steroids. It was the perfect brand collaboration between Mark McGuire and whatever company that was.
And Balco Labs.
Yeah. I've been looking for those on eBay. They're $200.
There should be more.
I want
There should be more.
just the feeling of connecting perfectly.
Nah, you can't put that in the general market because people are going to use.
I remember playing and you're a kid, you weren't good. I would line drive them straight back into the pitcher's face, in my backyard,
dude.
just going 90 miles per hour wiffle ball. Oh, so fun.
No, you
So
do
great.
that now with a guy. He starts drinking a little bit, gets mad at his girlfriend.
Oh man,
she could disintegrate.
And they had a good noise, like a dung.
Amazing
Dung.
noise.
Oh, such a good another toy with a good noise was the Nerf whistle football.
Well, that was by design.
It was by design,
Yeah.
but still very satisfying.
I was never a Nerf kid.
No, you didn't throwing the ball with the tail and it goes.
No, we were what people would
What'd you guys play
consider.
with? Rocks? What'd you do? You have money? What's going on?
Well, that was the problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were $9. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, no.
What'd you guys play with? What was your go-to toy?
I had a lot of small version of things, just like a small football, small soccer ball.
Okay.
No name brand things. No Nerf.
A lot of Dollar Tree.
Yes, a lot of Dollar Tree toys.
Yeah. I like Dollar Tree toys. They were good.
Or Dollar General.
Dollar General. I got all my army men from Dollar Tree. My dad would just give me the most toxic army men he could find.
Yeah.
Literally made out of lead or whatever. I don't even know what
Just
toxic.
made of asbestos.
Yeah, made of asbestos. He also got me. I remember one time he got me. So you remember the regular army men? Like there was
the green
guys. There was like a bazooka guy. There was whatever. I remember one time he got me like a special edition, like Vietnam inspired one. These were intense. Like it was like they're all figurines. Like one of them was just a guy having a panic attack. Like it was just a man crying. It was very strange.
They're all covered in blood.
They're all covered in blood. There was like it came with like little babies that they would shoot. Just kidding. But
came with an expansion pack of protesters.
The protesters.
So the protesters.
There was the Kent State pack where you just shoot a bunch of 19-year-old college students. It was fun. Yeah. I liked the Army Men. I had the Civil War Army Men too. I like those. You ever play with those?
No.
I like those.
I was never a toy guy.
What'd you do?
I ate a lot of food.
Okay, I was very much a toy guy.
Wasn't a toy guy. Toys. Big video game guy.
Yeah, what were your favorite video games?
Exclusively sports.
Okay, so a lot of Madden,
NHL, FIFA,
Shell. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really play sports video games. Oh, the only sports video game I played was MVP 2004
with Manny Ramirez on the cover.
Yeah. The greatest baseball video game ever made.
The greatest soundtrack ever.
Greatest soundtrack.
Tessie by the Dropkick Murphys.
Yeah, that was a skip for me. Very sensitive because I was a Yankees fan, and that was the year that the Red Sox came back and beat the Yankees.
I know. I was there. Game 7. I was there.
Are you a Yankee fan?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
You were at Game 7?
At Game 7, dude.
When Johnny Damon hit a grand slam the first inning?
I was sitting right where all the home runs landed in the right field.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
That's right. Don't worry. I had a foot-long hot dog. Everything was cool.
That was good. Damn, what was that like leaving that stadium? I turned it off like after that home run. I remember going to bed praying that the Yankees would win. I'd wake up to a victory, but I knew it was
I was in
happen.
5th grade. It wasn't fantastic, but I did get Dippin' Dots and a foot-long hot dog. So
who brought you?
My dad.
And what was his reaction to that?
My dad is very level. He's never excited, never angry.
So he wasn't getting irrationally mad at a sport?
No, we're not Italian.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know if you have to be. I think you
have to be, or Dominican or Puerto Rican.
I did a show the other night. And there was some comic like on his phone just having like a breakdown because the New York. I'm a Rangers fan. I know you're an Islanders fan, but the New York Rangers were about to lose for the first time in like 10 games, and he was like having a mental break. I'm like, this is a regular season game, man. You can't be throwing out curses to your. Like, you can't be like, motherfucker. You can't be like, relax. Like, it's fine. You know.
I have a buddy who works for ESPN. His whole life is sports.
But like, how do you feel about people that let sports decide their mood?
No, I've seen this kid rip doors off hinges because of like Mets regular season games.
My college roommate is a New Jersey Devils fan, and there was one year where they had like this is for the draft. They had like a draft lottery thing where like it would determine who gets the first pick, and the Devils had like a 12% chance of getting the first pick, and they were going to get McDavid. That was the year McDavid.
We were in college for this.
Yeah, so that was the year McDavid was going to be drafted, and it was like 12% chance the Devils would get it, right? Obviously, they didn't get it. The Oilers got it. He like threw a chair across my apartment for a draft pick.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand why now. He's amazing.
He's the best player
of all time. But like, maybe not of all time, but like of right now.
Well, I would say.
I get it, but also like, hey, calm the fuck down. Like, especially for draft. Like, you gotta relax a little bit.
Well, you gotta remember here, Chris, is most people's lives are boring and terrible.
They are.
So they don't have much.
They don't.
So this is their thing. Everyone's got a thing.
Yeah.
And that's his thing.
That's his thing. And it's sad because, you know, you and I are comics and we have goals and we have things outside of work or sports that we want to do.
Right.
You know, so we're very much invested in that. And as I've gotten older, I realized how sad regular life would have been if I didn't have comedy. And
yeah, that's most people.
And it scares me. Like, I really don't know how people live, you know?
A day at a time, I would say.
One day at a time?
Yeah. No, that's why
like you look like people that. How do you feel about weddings? Do you look forward to them or are you kind of dreading them?
I like going, like attending, or like having one.
Not getting married, but going to your like a wedding.
Last year was a big wedding year for me.
Huge wedding year. I went to like 4.
Got that. I went to 7.
Oh my God.
Shout out. Ben Kirschenbaum was one of them. Shout out to you, Ben.
Yeah.
Shout out to your wife for trying to get me a job at your company. Shout out Rachel, dude.
Hey, Rex, just get that
Rex.
get that bonus.
That's right. Yep, that's right. Get that stipend, dude.
Get that whatever it is.
Yeah,
they give you like an extra hour at lunch if you recommend someone. I don't know.
That's right.
Yeah.
I like going to a wedding.
Okay.
I just had this conversation with my buddy at the funeral. I like a reason to dress. Well, I put a suit on.
Okay.
I don't want to wear it every day, but you put the suit on, you feel good.
You do feel good. You look good. You feel
A
good.
cocktail hour.
Yep. You're buzzing.
You're buzzing.
And you know what? You're up there. You're maybe making some people laugh. Maybe Maybe you meet some people and you're joking. And
That's how I got close to Norman at the Kirschenbaum wedding.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You're making them laugh a little bit.
He had some shrooms, and he's like, "You want?" And I said,
"Yeah, comedy, drugs."
Put those in my
Mushrooms.
ass, and then we just walked around the museum and drank at a free bar for 6 hours.
Bonding. That's great.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Had to go to Massachusetts, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah. That's very nice. I like a wedding, but there are people out there who get real excited when a wedding's coming.
I don't know any of those people.
They're regular people.
They're excited for a wedding?
No, they're waiting for the opportunity to get really fucked up or get like they love weddings. They love the bachelor party and they love the wedding because it's an event and they don't got many events.
They don't.
They don't have many events. Events matter to them.
People love events.
They love and I can't wait to get fucked up. Memorial Day weekend for you and I doesn't mean much.
I'm not looking forward to it.
No, you're not. But for some people, they're like, it's time.
That's my buddy who lives in Long Beach.
Yes, it is.
He talks about Memorial Day after Labor Day.
Yes, you get excited for, or even Long Beach is made up of so many drunken Irish alcoholics that they need to, like, they're like, okay, St. Patrick's Day one time a year is not enough. We need to have a St. Patrick's Day in the fall. Let's call it Irish Day.
Yes.
Let's just do it twice a year because let's cut to the chase. There are not enough opportunities for me to get really fucked up and have a good reason for it. Yes. So that's why that Irish Day exists only there and nowhere else.
Nowhere else.
Not even in Ireland are they like, they don't need it twice. They're like, Long Beach is like, we need to get fucked up in the fall and the spring.
I know what you're thinking. There's Oktoberfest. We also have that.
That's like in addition to...
Right.
So they just need events, excuses to get really fucked up.
Well, that's all a holiday is.
That is what holidays are.
Holiday is a nation/religious tied event.
To get fucked up, yeah.
Yes.
You know what month needs a holiday that doesn't have a holiday?
February,
yeah, it needs a better holiday. It's got Valentine's Day is a holiday made up by CVS. It's not real. But August does not have a holiday. It needs a day off. You need something called Summer Day. It's the only month. It's in the summer. It's hot. You know. I know that you have Labor Day coming up, and that's like the official end of summer. But you need something in the dead smack middle of August.
I guess you're thinking Easter's April.
Easter's this year's in March, but it's typically in April. All right, let's go through all the holidays right now. All right.
Okay, we got 2 minutes until Page.
Until what?
Patreon.
Oh, then it goes to Patreon?
Then we go to Page, yeah.
Okay.
We'll run through this.
We'll run through this real quick? Okay. Let's go through holidays. New Year's Day, not even a holiday, not even real, just kind of like a buffer between the years. Martin Luther King Day, a day off for some people, a day not for others.
Not for Arizona.
Not for Arizona. What's February? You have...
Black History Month. I drink every day.
Black History Month, sure. Valentine's Day is a fake CVS holiday, as I mentioned.
Yep.
What's next? March, St. Patrick's Day, drinking holiday. Big drinking holiday.
President's Day also in February.
President's Day, yeah.
You know who liked the beer? George Washington.
True. I heard rumors that he loved black tar heroin, but I guess maybe not.
You see that guy's teeth?
Yeah,
yikes.
He was. Do you know? We only have 2 minutes, but George Washington. You know, he died because they bloodlet him until like he had nothing in him. Do you know that?
Yeah, I think that's just like how people died.
He was like, he's not getting better. Take more of his blood out, and
they just called it bad blood.
Yeah, he's like, he's just fucking filled with
Shout
bad blood.
out to Taylor Swift.
If he just straight up didn't do that, he would have lived longer. Anyway,
yeah,
keep
Leeches?
moving. Yeah, they were doing all that stuff. April, typically Easter, and then I don't even know what else. May, Memorial Day.
Yep.
Juneteenth, which is a newer holiday.
Always drink for that
also
one.
Pride Month. That's a big deal. July, 4th of July. Nothing August. Labor Day.
Back to school.
Back to
September.
school. October there's like Columbus Day, but that's not even real anymore. Indigenous Peoples Day, not even.
Oh, it's real if you
It's-
ask a
it's-
certain type
yeah.
of person.
It's not a day for no one gets fucked up on Columbus Day or Indigenous Peoples Day. Halloween, huge drinking holiday, massive. November, Thanksgiving,
Yep.
Christmas. We're missing a few. We got to fill this calendar more. We don't got enough. We don't have enough.
Do you know what we fill it with?
What?
Weddings.
True. But those are the holidays. Those are the events. They're sprinkled throughout the year. Oh,
I know.
to be a man with no passion.
I think the drinking isn't what we need more. I think we need more cocktail hours, like the food. We need more pizza in a blanket
Do you know
going
what
around.
I think? You know what I think we need? Like St. Patrick's Day is a holiday for the Irish people. We need like a Italian equivalent.
It was Columbus Day.
No, but this is what I need. Columbus Day. We need like literally the exact same thing. We need people to dress up like stereotypical Italian people, the way that they do on St. Patrick's Day, and like everyone needs to wear either like Sopranos uniforms, like
Uniforms, yes.
jumpsuits, or Mario or some like just go over the top with the Italian stereotypes and make that whole day. People run around the city with fake mustaches, eating pizza, drinking marinara sauce, whatever they want to do.
I think that's how we get Columbus Day back on the map.
You think that's the
That's
rebranding?
That's how we.
You got to call it
rebrand.
like Italian Heritage Day.
Well, they really want to hold on to that Columbus Day. the
I know,
Italians.
but it needs to be centered around the food. It needs to be centered around the food, right?
I wasn't here.
And the wine, the wine, the food, the wine. Oh,
the domestic abuse.
the wife beater. Whatever.
Right.
How fun would that be if there's a bar crawl, everyone dressed like Italian people?
Yeah, I think you're just describing Memorial Day weekend on the Jersey
Yeah,
Shore.
exactly. Yeah, we got to put on the calendar.
All right, we did it. We're over 45, folks. You know where we're going, gays. We're going to the Patreon. Okay, here we go.